Disclaimer: this following gameplay footage has been recorded by phone instead of using screen record because my capture card refused to work with my Switch. So I've been playing Stardew Valley for well over 30 hours now, and as a computer science student who maybe has an idea on what she's doing, I'd like to talk about how Stardew Valley is a perfect example for a program that satisfies the client's needs without going overboard and overwhelming the client. The game starts with you feeling burnt out, questioning your everyday purpose, working in a corporate environment, and wanting an escape, when suddenly your grandpa dies. He left you a house in a faraway village, and you decide to become a farmer to rediscover your purpose in life, and also to fight back capitalism. The gameplay is based around these main activities: farming, fishing, foraging, and mining. Sound familiar? It's basically a cheaper but better version of Animal Crossing, without a capitalist tanuki who's always looking to collect some debt from you. As a computer science student, whenever we are coding for a project, we were told to only provide the clients with what they need. Unless specified otherwise, the clients usually don't need 100% control over the program, and that's why restrictions are usually put into code to prevent the clients from accessing or modifying what shouldn't be modified. For example, when you're coding a program for a bank, you want the people to see the balances for their accounts and not someone else's. You want to give them the ability to change their balance according to the amount of money they deposited or withdrew. If restrictions in the program are not set out, then anyone could just increase their balance by millions of dollars without actually having to deposit. In Stardew Valley, the restrictions surround your main activities. When you're mining, you can't break certain rocks. When you're foraging, you can't access certain areas. And when you're farming, you know you can't plant spring seeds during winter. What about fishing, you ask? Well, fishing in Stardew Valley should be a restriction in itself. Fishing is a pain. And I don't know why, but I just can't fish. Some restrictions can definitely be broken given that you advance further enough in the game. Bigger rocks can be broken if you upgrade your pickaxe. Some areas can open up if you chop down enough trees. Work hard enough and you'll get a greenhouse that allows year-round farming. Suffer from fishing enough also, and you'll get an item that catches the fish for you, instead of you having just to painfully smash buttons and still unable to catch a fish. All in all, Stardew Valley manages those restrictions really well, while still giving the players plenty freedom with the 4 main activities. It's never boring to farm, mine, forage, or fish, even though it does feel like you get more angry from fishing, but each time you're doing so with a goal, which is thankfully not debt. Yes, I'm talking to you, Tom Nook. The more you do it, the closer you reach your goal of having more freedom in choosing what you want to do. In short, Stardew Valley is a game that caters just right for what the players needs, giving the players freedom while still setting the correct limitations to challenge the players. This is peak example of making a program that a client needs, not what the client wants in computer science. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk.